so kind.
Hey, welcome back. This is DillyDally. We play games. My name is Daxlin, and I'm here with Vitex.
I'm not so grumpy.
So, funny story. I don't know if I've told you. I was a little nervous. So, like, clearly this. I mean, I know I've told you. I'm a huge Game Grumps fan, and so, you know, this is only like one step removed from Game Grumps. The only step is that like we're not as grumpy as they are.
And we also don't have conspiracies around us.
Yeah, that too. Not yet, anyway. But I was like, because of the similarities and like how much I modeled this kind of format on theirs, I was like, maybe I should, you know, wait a while to, you know, mention their name. Like, I kind of don't want people to draw those, like, if I can keep people from drawing those kind of connections for a while, maybe that'd be a good thing. So I was like, I just won't mention Game Grumps at all unless, like, it comes up organically. But, like, the third episode that I ever recorded was with my sister, and she was just like, hey, can I do this intro? And I was like, yeah, sure. And she was just like, hey, welcome to DillyDally, like, said all this stuff, and then she was like, Game Grumps, we're coming after your career. And I was like, no, stop. So, it's out there. All 21 of our fans know now, so.
Oh god, I did not fall in here the first time.
Dude, are you even good at this game?
Oh god, shut up. Oh, the LP text. Oh, why would they design that? There we go. Oh god. Because I think when I originally played this, I just skipped past those enemies.
Right.
Jesus
Here
Christ.
we are.
Jesus Christ. It's happening. It's happening.
That LP text, man.
Well, I mean, like honestly, when Game Grumps first started out, they were compared to Super Best Friends.
Right.
Or at the time, they were two best friends to play.
Rip.
Yep. As much as I liked Game Grumps, like, Super Best Friends was my jam for like 9 years.
Yeah. I like, dude, the day that they announced that they were like breaking up, I remember you were just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do anymore. Like, I felt so bad for you.
I've tried to like watch a lot of their solo content, and like some of it's pretty good, but like I'm not nearly consuming it as much as like I was their like group content.
Right.
Which, I mean, I guess like it's made me slightly more productive as a human being, so I guess that's good.
Yeah.
In the long run, but still, it was kind of funny because there's me and some friends were like listing like what had all happened between the last game and this game, and it was just like we got to add like, oh yeah, Super Best Friends died, like that channel died in the span. But
yeah, I think one of the things that I think I even told you, I was like, man, I don't know what I'd do if like later today Game Grumps was just like, yeah, we just don't want to do this anymore. Like, you know, I think
you'd probably get more views, so let's hope.
Yeah.
Let's hope. Gonna, you know, get myself a voodoo doll.
Well, here's what we'll do. So if you're watching this video, do us a favor.
Leave a dislike on every Game Grumps video.
Oh my god, no. That's how they make their money. No, leave a like on this video, but more than that, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, tell us what you're thinking about everything, check out some of our other videos, you know, all the normal stuff. But why don't you, if you enjoy this video, why don't you share it and get more people to watch it, and then, you know, we'll eventually take over Game Grumps' career, and then if not, maybe we'll just become friends with them.
No,
and
what I think the natural progression's actually going to be is
Hidden Mickey?
oh yeah, I don't have my phone yet, so I can't. You have to get a certain amount to
Oh, you like actually can do stuff with them?
Oh yeah, well you take pictures of them, and the more you collect, you get items, and also it allows you to unlock the secret ending. You have to get, like, the harder difficulty you play on, the less you have to get. So for standard, you have to get 60 beginner, you have to get all 90, and then if you're playing on proud, you only have to get 30.
That's
Which-
interesting. Are there less of them, or
No. They're still around. You just don't have to get as many. The
That's
requirements. It's kind of been the requirements for like at the end of each game. Once the credits roll, there's always a what's called a secret movie that's basically like a stinger for the next game, and it's usually just like here's conceptually what we kind of are looking at, and they're
Right.
usually really vague. But like the requirements have always been like less the harder you play on. But no, what I was gonna say was I think what's actually gonna happen is we're just gonna follow the natural chain of we're gonna get hired to be editors for Super Mega, and then we'll start our own. We'll be officially absorbed.
dude?
Or we go
I-
the rogue option and get picked up by Oni Place.
Oh my gosh, no, dude. Seriously, like, if if somehow somebody from like a serious channel contacted me and they were like, "Hey, we really like your editing style. Do you want to edit some videos for us?" I'd be like, "Holy crap, yes! I'll do whatever you want." Like, you know, I just, I don't know. I found out after we recorded our first few videos for this channel, like once I started editing things, I was like, wow, I really enjoy editing, and I don't know, it's just a very different medium, and it's much more enjoyable than I thought it would be.
The funny thing is also that we're playing this game, we're talking about this.
Mhm.
Like, people in chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but Game Grumps is actually owned by like a company that has Disney as a parent company,
I think you're right. I cannot remember the name.
which to me is like I know that happens a lot where like YouTube, like prominent YouTube channels get picked up by corporations, but it's still kind of wild in my opinion. Like I know it's not everyone, but like it's so crazy that like, you know, they're owned by they're basically owned by Disney.
Yeah, oh, and considering like the type of content they put out too, like that's just kind of crazy.
Yeah.
They're so far removed from Disney, like you'd never think it. But yeah, I remember you telling me that, and I think I like looked it up, and I'm pretty sure you're right. I cannot remember the name of the company, but yeah, let us know below. Also, this is completely unrelated, but it's happened like 4 times this episode, and so I want to talk about it. I can't remember if I told you this yesterday or the day before or whatever, but I've been noticing my voice has been cracking a lot lately, and our friend Steven pointed that out to me the other day, and I was just like, yeah, it just kind of does that for some reason, and now I've been way self-conscious of it, even though I already knew that it did that. So, I don't know what's going on. Is there such a thing as second puberty?
Yeah, you're basically what's gonna happen is you're gonna form a chrysalis, and
Go through
it's just a
metamorphosis?
buff version of you, but you have massive butterfly wings.
It's like me, but I have a long beard instead of just a goatee.
Okay.
Oh man,
Are you guys
that's
all right?
that's
We
funny.
need to get to safety. Go quickly.
If you speaking of wings, if you could have a superpower, what superpower would you have? Smooth transition, I know.
I've thought about, and I think 3 or at least like 2 or 3 superpowers I think are really underutilized. Or if I were writing like a comic book, I'd probably give my, you know, original character do not steal these powers. Would be the ability to like kind of turn into like a diamond, like form, like, you know, diamond skin, so you can basically be impervious to shit.
Kind of like Envy from Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah. No, it's greed.
Oh, is it Greed?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Envy's the woman, right?
Yeah, and well, Envy's
Wait,
a weird, not kind of genderless.
androgynous.
Yeah.
Okay, it's been a while.
It's nothing.
Um,
That's what these are for.
Gravity powers.
Oh wow, very nice.
Oh, this dude. This is
Who's
Zigbar. He's great.
No organization.
You're
What?
Zigbar.
All this altruism is giving me the warm and fuzzies. So then, does having a heart
Dude,
of
what is
light
up
come
with
with
your
an
hair?
extremely good insurance policy?
Just
It
say
was
what you
starting to
mean.
turn white, but it's turned white
But I
more
did, though.
because he's got Xehanort's
No good will
heart
ever
in him.
come from putting other people
Ah.
first.
He's part of the. He's a villain
I was
from
able
2.
to save Meg's life because I was ready to risk my own.
Because you've got friends in high places, you mean? Tricks like that don't
That's
fly
not
for
from-
your average Joe.
It's not from Hercules, is it? Friends in High Places?
No, it's
You
gonna
weren't
be
even there. If you were, you'd admire her.
it's gonna be in the
I
remake.
don't admire
This
one
whole
guy
all of this is
leaping
gonna be in the
into
live
danger
action
if it
remake
means someone else might
of
have to jump
Hercules.
in to save him.
What?
You're all just lining up
All
to
the
lose
Kingdom
out.
Hearts. How wild would it be if you're watching a Disney live action remake and then like Sora and company just burst
Spare
in?
me the usual
I'm kind of surprised that that hasn't
Yes,
like
hearts
at
are
least
powerful
tried to
when they're
happen.
connected.
There's no Kingdom Hearts
But if you put
movies,
too much of that power in
like,
one
or
place,
any attempts at them.
some of those
Like,
The
they're very
the
cinematic.
closest thing we got is in the
Still,
HD
so,
collections.
that doesn't mean you should
There's
see
like for the 2DS
the
games,
power you're given.
there
Find the
is
hearts
a
drawn to yours.
compilation of all the cutscenes
Why
that
would
were
I ever take
redone
advice
for
from
those
you?
games. And then
As
there is a thing in
You don't
the
have any
2.8
choice but to follow
HD
this
collection
little trail
called
of
Back Cover,
breadcrumbs.
which
And at the
details
end,
some
you'll
stuff about the
finally
phone
realize
game,
what destiny has in
and it's
store
just
for
a full CG movie.
you. In
Huh.
fact, your reward might be right around the corner. You're so
And just like
close.
everything Kingdom Hearts is totally relevant to the story and plays like a decent
Heart's
part in this
breaking.
game.
Yeah.
Whose hearts?
Sora,
So you're
Don't
gonna
let him
you're gonna
bother you.
hear the words hearts, darkness,
just
and
trying to
light
get
a
under
lot
your
used
skin 'cause he
in
thinks
very
he
vague
can.
contexts.
But we'll
Because that's
Yeah.
like
We'll show him that
if
our
you ever seen the
sacrifices haven't been for
I
nothing.
forgot the name of the YouTube channel, but they're basically
You're
like,
right.
so this is basically this.
Oh, is that Jello Apocalypse?
Yeah, he
Dude,
made
I love Jello
so he made one
Apocalypse.
about Kingdom Hearts.
I haven't watched
And
it.
he's like, basically, you could just change all these words to bees and it would make about as much sense. And he's not 100% wrong.
You know what that made me think of? If you just changed all the words to beans.
Oh, God. This is
If
a
you just
two-person joke. That's
You
not
look
gonna.
deep into your beans.
The Kingdom Beans. The heart of all beans.
My name's Sora, keeper of the beans.
Beanblade! With
like-
your
instead of,
13
like-
beans of darkness and my 7 beans of light.
Instead of like
With your
Roxas-
13 pinto beans and my.
Instead of Roxas, it's like Robinsmith. Beansmith.
God.
Oh yeah, good times. We need to. Oh man, we should write a skit. Or well, I guess we kind of did write a sketch about beans, but we need to actually do it.
So this is another change. Oh, sorry. Into the gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
As you can just summon
Holy
Disney attractions.
God.
You can summon teacups at the end of this world. Big Thunder Mountain is like relevant.
I guess because like you knew what to do, and
Yeah.
I just didn't see a prompt for that, and it just
Yeah.
kind of happened, and it totally threw me off guard.
Yeah. So the cool things about these is these games is you always have a bunch of combat options. Like it gets people always argue that you just like you just mash X, and you kind of do that to do combos. But they always give you like you always have a ready supply of magic on hand. You have these form changes which are slightly new to this game. They're a retooling thing from Birth by Sleep. You have reaction commands. You have the attractions. You have summons. Like there's always something you can be
Right.
doing instead of just matching X.
Yeah. Well, that's like I've heard. Yeah, you and I have talked about like in the Batman video games. Like I think those are like some of the best examples of combat in a video game, just because of how interactive it is.
Yeah, they're like super simplistic, but like they feel really great.
Right, but like I've heard people argue that like if you can just press Y over and over again and counter, and then hit X once, and
Nice
then you
job,
punch them once and they
Wonderboy.
die, and it's like yeah, you
We
can
checked
do
the
it that
whole
way,
area.
but like you could also
It
play
looks
it the
like
way that the
everyone's
game is
safe.
intending you to do it, and
That's
it
great.
feels
We
awesome.
did what
Yeah.
we could.
You know, it's
You
it
heroes
was the
have been
first
busy
game that I
little
played that had
bees.
combat that made me like think about what I was doing, because it's like, okay, this guy has a shield, but he's not gonna be a priority right away because this dude has like a gun, so I need to take care of that, so I can use this gadget, and like it's a puzzle that you're solving while you're fighting people,
Yeah.
and like I know I've told you this, but like the fact that between the 4 games, the starting difficulty at every single game like ramps up. You know, playing the first game on standard is pretty easy if you're good at those type of games, but playing standard difficulty on Arkham Knight is almost like playing hard on the first game.
Yeah.
Like it's I don't know. Those games are awesome, and I really want to play them on this channel.
The sad thing is, that's kind of the inverse of Kingdom Hearts. Like
Right.
I think like the standard difficulty in the first game is like pretty challenging, and I feel like as each game went forward, except for like maybe one instance, like it just got easier and easier. Like as much as I like this game, this standard difficulty is pretty easy. My first time going through it, even as like a serious veteran, I only died like once or twice.
We need to get to the top of the mountain and stop Hades.
And that was mostly because I was fighting a boss that had an instant kill move.
Right.
So
Well, when we come back, I guess we'll be going to the top of the mountain to kill Hades.
yep.
Are we gonna kill Hades?
No.
Can he die anyway?
I don't. No, you can't.
Can you kill the devil? More existential questions next time on DillyDally. Bye, everybody.